Hi, my name is Alan Haymes. I'm a local resident and a member of RedRag, which is a Redbridge Roundabout action group campaigning for improved safety on the roundabout, particularly for drivers coming along Redbridge Lane East, joining onto the roundabout. Redbridge Lane East is a main link road from Barkingside and Woodford Avenue down to the roundabout, and it's also the only junction that doesn't have traffic lights. The problem with this is that the way the lights are phased on the roundabout means that only one or two cars at a time can get onto the roundabout from Redbridge Lane East for each cycle of the lights, and this has a number of consequences. Firstly, it causes about a 20-minute logjam of cars backed up along Redbridge Lane East waiting to get onto the roundabout, which would normally only be a couple of minutes walk. This is also a problem for the local residents, as they have difficulty getting in or out of their driveways because of the traffic being backed up there. And it's also a pollution problem because of the car sitting there burning their fuel for about 20 minutes. And it's also obviously a cost to the drivers as well. There's also a safety problem with frustrated drivers taking risks trying to get onto the roundabout, as well as cars coming down the wrong side of Redbridge Lane East trying to get down to the roundabout quicker. Even for experienced drivers, it's quite frightening trying to cross 4 lanes of very busy moving traffic around the roundabout, which is made worse by cars whizzing around from the A12 and also coming down the ramp from the A406 and M11, often jumping red lights. And all this is compounded by the fact that right close to the junction there's Redbridge Station with cars, buses and coaches coming out of the station onto Redbridge Lane East. There's also Pelican Crossing there and a mini roundabout which feeds even more traffic onto Redbridge Lane East from Roding Lane South. Now, we've asked TfL to consider not necessarily to put traffic lights at the end of Redbridge Lane East, but to change the phasing of the existing lights just by a few seconds, and that would allow a few more cars to get onto the roundabout safely, and at a stroke that should halve the problems that I've just mentioned. TfL have said that they're more interested in keeping the main roads flowing smoothly, and they're not so bothered by Redbridge Lane East because that's not the main trunk road. But during the Olympics they did change the phasing so that athletes and officials could get to the Olympic Village much more quicker around the roundabout, so that just shows that it can be done if they really want to. TfL have also said there's not been enough fatalities on the roundabout, and we say, well, how many fatalities do you actually need, or how many do you want? What we've done is we've created a petition. It's on petitions.com. You can just search Google for Redbridge Roundabout petitions. We need just 1,200 signatures, and that would mean that Redbridge Council would then look at the issue, they'll debate it in their chamber, and hopefully they will then present the case to TfL, who might give them a bit more airtime than just a few residents who have written some letters and made some phone calls. So thank you for hearing what I've got to say, and please sign our petition.